I look tired because I just got back from a 1,000-mile road trip. Someone on TikTok contacted me about the video game collection and I went and picked it up. I got a lot of cool stuff to show you guys in some upcoming videos. Okay, so this first thing I'm going to show you is probably one of my favorite things that I picked up. This case, I didn't even know existed. I would have loved to have when I was a kid because look how organized it keeps everything. So there's an NES console, a zapper, controller. Here's some of the games including 2 Mario 2s, and this Tetris and Pac-Man are still in the box. Metroid and 2 copies of Contra, Final Fantasy, Turtles, both the Zeldas, Mega Man 3, and Double Dragon. And 2 of these cool NES Advantage joysticks. That's pretty much everything for NES. Okay, so part 2 is going to be Super Nintendo, so there's a console down there. Here are the games including Donkey Kong Country 3, Contra, Mortal Kombat, Super Metroid, Super Mario World. The Super Advantage, which I never owned, this is pretty cool. Look at all these different turbo buttons and stuff. 2 controllers and the mouse pad is down here somewhere. And I used to actually have this game that goes with the mouse. It's really fun. You can make different sounds and animations and stuff. And then 6 in the box with everything. Complete NES games, including Mega Man X in excellent condition. Part 4 of 1,000 Mile Road Trip, Nintendo 64. So we got the console. And there's not 1, 2 of these RAM expanders. This one's still in the box. And then here's a jumper pack and tool you can use to take it out. 2 official controllers and then 1 Shark Pad controller. A bunch of AC adapters and TV connections. These might be Nintendo or Super Nintendo too. And here's all the games, and a bunch of these will be new to my collection, like Pokemon Snap, 007, Banjo 2D, and Star Fox 64. Part 5 is Sega Dreamcast. There's a Dreamcast console, and then 2 controllers with these cool extension cords that I've never seen before. 2 of the Rumble Packs, and then 2 of the VMUs, one of them still in the box. 2 of these awesome Interact guns for light gun games. And a stack of Dreamcast games. Let's just start off with some fire. Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Shenmue is a game I've always wanted to play, and it has all 4 discs inside. And to go with those 2 light guns, we got like 5 light gun games. And a few other Dreamcast titles, and this one is actually still sealed. And the steering wheel and pedals are for Dreamcast. I drove 500 miles each way to pick up a bunch of games. This is part 6, PlayStation 1 and 2. Here's a PlayStation console, memory card, and then 2 controllers. And before PlayStation went to jewel cases, there was a period where they had these really long boxes. Do you guys remember these? And the gentleman I picked up the games from said he loved Crash, so I see a lot of that here. Do you guys remember those demo discs that came in the magazines? Look at this stack of them. A PlayStation 2 box in excellent condition. Inside are all the hookups and extra controller. And the console's in there. And a stack of PS2 games, a still sealed remote, a sealed memory card, and a loose memory card. And that's everything for PlayStation 1 and 2. I'm going to keep this one pretty short. I've never owned an Xbox in my life. I don't know a lot about it, but I'm excited to try it out. Console, 2 controllers, a bunch of games, demo discs, remote control, and hookups. Part 7 is the miscellaneous items. I'm almost done. I got 1 more part after this. 2 GBA boxes in great shape. I want to complete these. They're missing the games. I want to get the games and complete them. A really nice looking Game Boy Advance. A regular Game Boy. It's missing the battery cover. Official GameCube controller, steel sealed GameCube memory card, and some random cords that I'm still trying to figure out what they go to. And stay tuned for the next part because the next part's actually the best part. I drove over 1,000 miles to pick up someone's game collection, and up until now you saw all the different consoles I picked up. But here's the last thing that I wanted to show you guys. Nearly every Nintendo Power and Strategy Guide ever made by Nintendo. And these things are in incredible condition. You'll see I started to organize them here. Here's the first one. I mean, look at how mint that thing is. It looks like it's never been read. Look at this Super Metroid strategy guide. I mean, look at some of these games. They're all so good. Tons of NES, Super NES, and N64 instruction manuals. These are really special. I want to show you these. I actually used to have these back in the day, so I'm really happy to have them back in my collection again. Look how beautiful they are. I've always wanted these 2 books. And they're both in incredible shape. I mean, like unread practically. Look at this. So I need to organize these and get them in order, and after I'm done I'm going to start reading them and I'm going to start sharing with you all this Nintendo Power knowledge.